a Kabuto. I think.
Okay, I gotta know what the hell is going on in here. What the fuck is happening in here?
We're talking about which Pokemon we are.
Wait, so Slimecicle, are you familiar with Gen 1 Pokemon?
Yeah, of course.
We've been discussing what Pokemon everyone is. I've come to the conclusion that I am a Growlithe. Tommy is
I'm not a... Oh my fucking god.
Who's a fucking Kabuto? I hope I'm not a Kabuto, man.
I think you're a bit of a Sea King vibe, actually, Slimecicle. I think
that's just that's just a fish with a horn. And that fucking hurts.
We back BBY.
I thought you guys were doing like a whole Poke Rap in here. I'm gonna find one I think is you. I'm gonna find you.
Might as well be.
How are you, Charlie? Are you alright to reschedule till tomorrow?
Yeah, that's totally fine.
Thanks, right.
I'm on the energy.
You're a big old Wilbur. I think you're Golbat.
No. Is it because you stream? Is it because I stream
like
on stream?
It doesn't look. Yeah. It looks like him, doesn't it?
Yeah, well, actually, Charlie, I'm going to change my mind. You're not a Sea King. You're Eradicate.
I decided to continue my
Eradicate could beat a Sea King. I'm moving up on the totem pole. Can you say the same?
Ph1lza love.
You
cave dweller
into a Golbat. Actually, no, Golbat could beat Growlithe.
Charlie, say that word out loud, and I'll be able to gauge if you're that
Chat, I just deafened for a sec. Yeah, the PC like froze. It was so weird because I could still hear the music. And like my screens just froze, and then I stopped hearing Will and Tommy. I was like, "Uh-oh." Luckily, I stood still on the monument, so we'll see if the world's like okay.
Here we
Should be fine, I think, though, right? Thank you, Adorable Witch, for the 10 fucking gifted. Thank you so much. Sorry about everything being so scuffed. I guess today. Like, what the fuck, chat?
Please, this is important.
Very scuffed, chat. Very scuffed. I probably just need to like update something. But we'll see. Hold on. There's always gonna be like when it comes to streaming on a new PC, there's always gonna be like growing pains. Fuck it hell. Like there's 10 fucking gifted things. There's always gonna be growing pains, and I'm like learning new things about the PC, like all the time. So for now, okay. I think we're alright. Are we pog? We okay? The stream didn't go fully down, did it?
Stayed for the shit advice.
Did it do the guy with the head?
Love your dad, so thank you for
it did this, right? But it didn't fully go down? Or did it go fully down? It did? Shit, hold on. Did it go fully down? now I'm confused.
Enter Philza Pog.
It went fully down? Oh, shit. Well, fuck. Shouldn't have done.
Hey, old man. Can you believe it? This began with you calling me a
Maybe it took too long.
Now we're at 2 months with no cancels anytime soon. You've got to deal with this little gremlin child poking fun at you constantly. Now have a great rest of your day, mate. Ph1lza.
Okay, so we went fully down.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that, chat. Sorry about that. We're back. Sorry if you just got like pinged with a notification. Stream went down. Fixed it. We're back up. I guess it's fine for now. We'll see. And I'm just kind of chatting to Charlie, Wilbur, and Tommy. Like I didn't really get anything done today, apart from like break a couple of blocks on the monument. So I'll undeafen now. We'll just kind of hang out.
Are we redoing?
We're doing it tomorrow.
I'm back, sorry.
Are we doing gas?
I think we're gonna do gas tomorrow. Then a few days later.
Come back. I'm
talking.
I'm back.
All the best ones are being re-records.
I'm glad you got our attention, Phil, because we were having one of our very common offensive chats.
Yes, I was talking.
Thought about future videos. That's what you thought about.
I know, and he's now Phil is offended because we were having an offensive chat without him.
Yeah, Slimecicle's decided that actually our Pokemon suggestions are wrong, and that Tommy is in fact a Bellsprout, and I am a Golbat.
That's Jack Manifold.
Hey,
what the fuck?
Hey, Phil.
Yeah?
Do you eat mac and cheese with a fork or a spoon?
Fork.
I think whenever so mac and cheese isn't very like super popular over here in the UK. As not as popular as America, but when I have had it, I've used a fork.
All right. This is you, but with a fork.
I've what?
you, but with a fork.
This is you, but with a... Okay, let's have a look.
Hi, Phil, 3 months.
Is that
here.
is that
Remember
Nabra?
to use your time.
Alakazam with a
That's a
spoon.
cadabra.
Dad's a PhD.
Oh yeah, wait, is that Alakazam?
It's a cadet. Alakazam has 2 spoons, guys. Have you never even played the games?
Okay.
Such a Zigzagoon.
I'm not a fucking Zigzagoon.
Something is just lit up in me from the idea.
No, I'm
of
not
you
a
being
Zigzagoon.
When I look at Zigzagoon, I think of Tommy now, which is sad because it ruined my favorite Pokemon.
I'm your favorite, Will, but you know it. Even the Pokemon think it.
Maybe you could be like a little. You could be like a little Nidorino.
Which one's that?
Running around.
I'm not one of them little rhinos.
Poisoning people.
I'm not a raccoon. I'm more like an elegant lion.
You could, oh, you know what? You could totally be you could be a little Sandshrew. Come on.
No, Tubbo's a Sandshrew.
Oh, I see that. I see that actually.
He's a Kabuto or a Sandshrew, I think.
Chat, I've looked at the stats to see if anything got corrupted. It seems fine.
Oh,
No,
really?
wait, I put you down as a Sea King originally.
Think we're alright.
It's barely a Pokemon.
It's just a fish with a
Think we're
horned
okay?
hat.
Sometimes when you have a game crash in Minecraft, guys, the stats can be like fucked. So
I don't think you're Eradicate,
Tommy is
Charlie.
very much allowed.
Thanks, Tommy. I really appreciate it.
I'm set on Jack Manifold being a Zubat. Just saying.
You're set on it.
Set on it.
There's nothing that can change your mind. What do you think about this thing I'm doing at the minute?
Well, everyone's saying that Tubbo's this.
Oh.
I think Chad is muck. I think Chad is one big muck.
Tubbo like it to be.
Chat is just muck.
Chad is just muck.
Chat is muck. Chat is muck, yeah.
Thank you for the whole fucking year, dude.
Hell yeah.
I watched the video.
Apple Gang, thank you,
when I
dude.
was
Thank you.
little About how if you
He's
spell.
saying I'm manky, and I kind of agree.
I could see that actually.
I am manky. I'm soft but angry face.
Oh yeah.
Dude, Mankey is built so different. What the fuck?
Such a weird conversation. Mankey just be built different, I guess.
Bruh, I looked up Mankey and this fucking image came up.
Got a New York hat on.
That's actually flat. I take it back. I can't be manky
Mankey
anymore.
is flat. That image just came up. Fucking Mankey with no brim. Like, I don't know why it exists.
Oh, manky with no brim.
What the fuck? So weird.
That's why I look like
the idea.
shiny. Why do I look like that?
I don't like the idea of Tubbo being a Combi simply because I don't like the idea of Tubbo being a triple entity with 3
Tommy,
faces.
that's you after you kill someone. is what
Horrific,
that
right?
looks like.
What a shiny Zigzagoon is Tommy
Yeah,
after
he's
he
all
murders somebody.
covered in blood. All right, I'm looking at all the
Let's
Pokemon,
go
baby.
5
I'm looking
months,
at all of them.
Spock.
Which is Diamond and Pearl is the best one. I'm looking at Gen 4.
I was just going on the Pokédex.com, just clicking random mine.
Do you know what makes me a millennial, Slime Skull? Do you know what makes me such a millennial? Is that I've only
makes you a
played Gen
millennial?
1 and I have no interest in playing any of the others.
You're so out of touch.
I'm
with
such
us.
a millennial. I'm such a
You're so out
millennial.
of touch.
Even though I'm a Zoomer, I'm such a millennial.
I don't know about you guys.
See, these are the kinds of people that are making decisions that are in power. These kind of guys that only play the first
tell
Pokemon
Tommy
game.
to tell Philza 2003 to private his GitHub repositories.
Anyone else agree
if
with
he
me?
doesn't want people to know about future.
That's an
mod
anti,
videos.
so I hate it.
Oh no! Oh, Tommy, I'm gonna send you something really funny. Hold on.
Bro, why is he built like a fucking comma?
Hey, Tommy, check this out.
Yeah?
Check this donation I just got. It's addressed to you directly.
Oh, Vinny! Vinny McMuds!
No.
I mean, Tommy, do you care about?
Not that much, but
That's really funny. Sorry. Gotta keep it. So are you messaging right now?
It's all right, Vinny.
All right, guys. If we were all execute, which eggs would all of us be?
I'd be the angry, uncracked one. And
I love her stuff.
I would be
helped me in such a dark
in the middle.
I want to be the one in the back left.
I do kind of like the one in the middle, just like smiling, like yes, ha ha ha.
So yeah, am I really the cracked one then?
Well, they're all
I
cracked.
have completed the often obliterator
Actually,
now
it's
working on a big
Philza
to
VODS.
assist mine. Also, hello chat.
What? I missed that. Oh god, what the fuck is that?
Stunfisk is literally the worst piece of shit to have ever been invented. I hate that motherfucker so much.
No, it's just flat. He just looks like he's in pain. Like,
Poor
my
fella.
life.
You just want to give him a hug, but you worry you'll slip out your hands.
He got stepped on and just evolved like that afterwards.
What the fuck is this? I've never seen that in my life.
That's nothing. That's absolutely. I don't even know what that is.
Is that like a new evolution?
That's
We talking
Dream.
about something that chat is actually a part of.
Dream?
That's Dream.
Dream is Eternatus.
A legendary Pokemon.
This Pokemon does not evolve.
It was inside a meteorite that fell 20,000 years ago.
I like the fact that you say Dream is Eternatus, abilities, pressure, category, big.
Oh god. Oh
The
god.
fuck?
Okay. Oh, I hate Bidoof. I don't like him.
He's just hating new Pokemon.
I'm looking at the cards.
No,
Oh,
Gen 4.
Isn't there a new
4 was
Pokemon that's like a
good.
chandelier?
Yeah.
That's old now.
Chandelier.
Look at this.
Chandelier was
Look
good.
at that card,
Old
man.
now.
Guys, let's spend
Bruh.
all of our money on Pokemon cards. Now.
Oh my
No. There we go.
Well?
That's the answer.
Oh, I like this little guy. This little guy is my brand.
Oh.
He's trapped in a
You
slime.
just want to throw him between yourselves, don't you?
That
Yeah,
is a
like
Solosis. Chat, they are talking about the Solosis. I feel like I've just got to keep chat involved. 'Cause
Yeah, I
Oh,
can't.
they're not. They can't see the chat. We're just saying, oh, this one's cool, and we're all going, yeah.
Pretty much. Because I can't
You're
show.
still muck, chat.
I don't want to like
Nothing's changed.
I don't want to like screen
So
cap the
fucking much.
DM in case like one of you accidentally posts
Hey,
something.
Chad, you guys are looking like a real gulpin right now.
Non-binary rights and
Nope,
trans
no.
right and
I don't
gay
think they're
right.
doing the
I don't know about
kissies.
that.
They're not doing the
No,
kissy
No,
face.
no one even like the
Non-binary pride.
gulpin.
Hey guys. Hey Charlie Slimesicle, I got a question
what's
for you.
up?
How do you keep yourself looking so fresh?
Do you mean that, bro?
Yeah, like I'm gonna be honest with you, man. We've had a rough quarantine. Everyone's been inside and stuff, and we're all gamers, so we all spend a lot of time sat in our chair. How do you never have bags under your eyes? You always.
I think my body has just one state. It just has one state, and it's always in that
Awake.
state. And it never gets any better, and it never gets any worse. That's how I feel sometimes,
When
man.
is this recording gonna happen, Lamar?
I'm serious. I'm in constant homeostasis, man. Like, I've pulled like a single all-nighter in my entire life, and it was like 2 months ago.
You're my constant homeostasis.
Aww.
Come here, bro.
Less than 3.
Oh, when are you gonna come to England, Charlie Slimesicle? I'll take you on a pub crawl.
Oh, that would be fun. As soon as all
And then
this
I'll
stuff
get
is over, man, I'd love
drunker
to.
than you, and you'll be embarrassed on my behalf.
Because you'll get really drunk.
Yeah.
That'll be really funny. Or
I'm gonna
you know
get
what?
drunk
I think it'll
too,
actually-
Charlie.
No.
Get drunk.
You can't do that. You can't do that. You know why?
Can't. It can't. He's too powerful. Nope.
Because you're one of these.
What the fuck is that? It's a rock with spikes coming out of it.
It's a minier.
Even with Pokemon.
Come on, that was pretty good.
Charlie, you're too talented at doing that. It's not allowed.
It's more of a problem than
It should be a
than
crime.
blessing.
It shouldn't be allowed to happen. It's too funny.
Ugh.
I'm never putting Jack
Thank
Manifold
you.
in my thumbnail ever again. It's a 9 of 10.
3 months.
What?
yeah.
I think this is Jack
obviously.
Manifold. This is Jack Manifold right here.
No way.
I don't even know what
way.
Jack. I don't even know what he looks like. But I just picture him. I picture him as a.
Jack Manifold
I
is one of the
picture him
most
as a
iconic
big.
faces.
I picture him as a big, gross, muddy man after he posted that picture of me, that private image of me on Twitter. Really inappropriate for him to share that. I don't even know how I got a hold of this, frankly.
I can send you Jack Manifold.
Phil, let's get that up on the.
2 months, let's go.
Nope.
Now, when Wilbur says, "How do you always look fresh?" This is the image that's in his mind. This is the truth.
Yeah, this is Charlie Slime Skull in an image.
Yeah,
I've got to
it's
find a
really
Jack.
fucking
I've got to find a Jack Manifold.
I don't know what I don't really know what he's like.
It's because you hate him.
Yeah, well, he
I'm going
posted
to
that
Mother
picture of me,
Wilbur.
dude,
He
and
still
you know.
needs sleep.
Oh no, Jack Manifold's Mr. Mime. Jack Manifold is Mr. Mime.
Bleach is a great
He's
anime.
bald and scary.
He looks so happy though. He's just like, hey,
My
Mr.
friend
Mime's
Mitchell is
fucking
sleeping
nightmare.
quiet, please.
hey, I can't speak.
That is seriously just a guy.
It's a dude. It's just a
The
dude
guy
that got
who
lost.
just about fits into a Pokeball.
There's a thin line between a
drinking age in
Pokemon and
Belgium
just
is
picking the wrong
16,
career path,
so
guys.
if the
And this
child
man
wants
is
to
shredding
get
it.
drunk with his mates, he can do it right here, in Belgium. You're all
Oh my
invited.
God.
6 months.
What's your
pod
guys'
halfway
what's your
there.
guys' favorite Pokemon? I feel like this has already been touched on, but I want to know.
Man,
like,
you
on
can be
Twitter.
6 again.
Wilbur,
I really like
why
Eevee.
are you? What the fuck?
What's yours, Phil?
I really like Eevee and all the different evolutions you can get of Eevee.
Oh,
that's
that's a
kind of
good
like a
one.
cheat answer though, because like it's not picking just one Pokemon, it's picking multiple. But like, yeah.
Hey, listen, I don't judge. I really like Ampharos and Mareep. Those are my two like favorite. I have bought and not bought Pokemon games exclusively on if or not they had the electric sheep in them. 'Cause I just
Electric
really like
sheep.
it. I just love it.
I wonder if Cyborg stream of them.
If what?
If what?
Cyborg stream. Don't worry.
You said.
I was making a joke.
I didn't hear the
Right,
joke
just
properly,
keep-
so
I
I
want
didn't.
you to keep saying it. I want you to. Can you run me through it?
So Isaac Asimov's book.
Happy 9
He
months,
wrote a book,
Mr. Minecraft.
and it's called
The project
Do
looks
Cyborg
so
Stream
far,
of
I can't
Electric
wait to see
Sheep.
it finished.
And so
Less
when
than
you
3.
said I will only play the game if it's got electric sheep in it, I said I wonder if cyborgs androids stream of them.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah, no, I definitely get it now.
Thank you for that. Oh fucking hell! I'm glad we decided to
Got the
just.
wrong author. Your chat are telling me I've got the wrong author and the wrong title.
Oh no! That's why you can tell
Ph1lza.
Wilbur's such a sleepy boy.
Unbelievable.
He be sleepy.
I thought it was Asimov. Who I actually don't know who it is.
Pokemon is fueling the nerd side of me and am
Anyone else
incredibly
want to
happy.
right-click this guy with a bucket?
It is. Who the fuck is Philip K. Dick?
Less than 3.
I get.
Phil,
Who?
I feel like I've heard this name.
Yeah. What's up, Tommy?
you're in the new PewDiePie video.
Yeah,
Philza, I made Pokemon fan
he
art
gets
of you
multiple
where you
things
are a
wrong, and then
Pokemon on Twitter
I
if
said
you
to him,
wanna
"Oh
check
no,
it
you
out."
shouldn't. You're gonna die, PewDiePie."
You threatened PewDiePie?
I said. No,
Hey
he's
guys, my name is PewDiePie, and I got another threat today from Philza.
bruh.
he won't stop sending them to me.
PewDiePie wakes up every morning and rolls out of
In
bed. and
pure
looks at his
fear
phone
of
and all these
Philza.
Oh god.
days, bitch, from Philza Minecraft.
Here, come over. Yeah, another DM from Philza. Come over here and taste these bro fists. And he's just like, oh, man, here it
Phrasing,
goes again.
phrasing. Yeah,
He
I've
wakes-
seen it already.
He
It
wakes
was
up every
funny.
day and checks his phone. It's just a message from Philza that just says,
60K
"I'm gonna
in the
fucking
stream.
kill you."
What a journey.
PewDiePie wakes up every day in a cold sweat, having dreamt nightmares of Philza Minecraft. Oh.
Bruh.
You're about to know what it's like to live life on hardcore PewDiePie.
It's like he gets, Philza sent me a photo. Philza sent me a photograph he's taken while I was asleep. It's just a picture of his front door
Tell
with blood on
Wilbur
it.
to go to bed. He needs his rest.
Christ.
You're about to face a surviving 100 days challenge in real life, PewDiePie. Oh, God.
Wrong YouTuber, Charlie.
Oh, God.
Different.
Not Philza. That wasn't
That's
Philza.
not-
I've never
That's a
done one of those.
It's a Minecraft thing. Come on.
Love your
Let me have it.
streams. Hope you are having
Hey
a
Phil,
great
you
day.
not what he
created a
does.
truly ugly building.
Thank you, Will. You're so supportive.
Yeah, Phil, it doesn't. I think if you'd have either gone with grass or coral, but having done both,
I'm not
looked a
fucking
bit-
done, motherfuckers, dude. All right, it's not like I've just like
Why would you call me
brushed
a
a paint.
motherfucker, Phil? I'm
Hey,
not
Hey,
that.
crazy
Phil,
how
I'm
Phil
gonna check
invented
in
the
on this.
idea of-
I'm gonna check in on this build right now.
I'm not like I'm an artist brushing a stroke on a canvas and being like, oh shit, I gotta start again, throw the whole thing out. I can just do like
We're
little bits and change
We're
it.
painting with oils here. We're painting with oils.
We can change
Phil,
things.
and you're mixing them. And you're mixing them right
You're
now.
mixing the oils. You don't want to be mixing the oils.
You're
Taught me
gunking the
all-
you're
all
gunking the
painting.
canvas, Phil.
Don't.
You're dunking the old
You
palette.
don't want to gunk the canvas.
I'll tell you what, my palette is sufficiently dunked right now, and I'm not sure how to feel.
What does it mean?
I'm getting really tired. I feel like I'm gonna pass out.
Oh, you were shaking earlier from the caffeine, so it's like.
Well,
Yeah,
can we
it's-
talk about
you gotta
YouTube
get some
soon? Can we
sleep,
talk
bro.
about YouTube and then you can sleep?
The longer I stay up, though, the later I'll sleep tomorrow, which means that I'll be more
Okay,
awake
well I'll
tomorrow.
call you now. I'll call you now, and
Can you ask
we'll
Charlie
talk.
Slimesicle when
An
he's
hour,
going
an
to
hour,
play
an
on
hour.
the Dream SMP
Well, that's what I'm
again?
doing now. Ever since you commanded me to repeat things.
No, I told you to repeat proper nouns.
What's a noun?
Oh boy.
See, this is why you don't leave school, kids, even if you are a multi-millionaire Tommy in it.
I'm not a millionaire, but I've given all my to charity.
your
I'm
charity.
charitable. I'm like
Which
Mr. Beast, but I
charity?
don't film it.
Which charity, Tommy?
The charity
dog
of
one.
Tommy in it.
Dogs Trust. You're giving your money to Dogs Trust.
No. The RSPCA, the one that gives it to dogs.
That's
I
What the fuck
instructed
are
them to
dogs
give all
gonna
my
do with
money
$1
to
million?
dogs. I said my primes, the dogs can have them.
This is so irresponsible, dude. You make all this money, you could really make a good change with it, and instead you run out into the wild, into someone's backyard. You say, take this boy.
Quickly, variants.
They know what to do better than I ever could.
because it doesn't understand paper currency.
Go fetch, I say, as I make it rain on the golden retriever. What the fuck?
The problem is,
Dear Dad, sir, I drew you
Slimes
as a
Charlie
Pokemon on
Slimesicle is
Twitter,
that the
which is
what we don't have
I hope you
£1
will
notes
be
in this
able to see
country,
it,
so
but you
Tommy
don't
is
have
just
to.
hailing this dog with coins.
With coins, yeah. They squeal, but it's a good thing.
It's so fucked up.
No.
We have
Jesus
£2
Christ.
coins.
Do you wait? Do you not have like
How much
dollar
to
bills?
get to dream?
You don't have
That's
No,
silly.
we have a £5 up. £5 up.
I give everything I own ever to the animals of the world, since they have it harder
The
off.
smallest note you can have, Charlie, is a £5 note.
Well, okay, you had me
Animal
scared there
Planet
for a
bad.
second. I thought you were trying to tell me or convince me that just like you only had coins, and I was like, that just seems so impractical.
No, we don't. We also don't have.
I was like, you
stupid
you
names for our
pirates.
coins. We don't have fucking ridiculous names for our coins like you do.
What do you mean? What's wrong with a
Cent. Fucking
what's wrong with
cent. That's
what's
so
wrong with a
clear.
penny?
You call it like the nickel, the
There's
dime.
nothing wrong with the penny.
We have a penny. The penny comes from our currency. That's
Oh,
pence.
so so now yeah, so you just came up with everything, huh?
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah. Welcome to our world. Say thank you, Father England. Say it now, or I'll cry.
Yeah.
I'm gonna declare
will
independence again, just to really rub it in.
Yeah. What are you, Lemberg? Oh, you Lemberg? Oh.
Don't. Hey, Wilbur, I watched your video on that earlier.
Yes, man.
Charlie, don't say that. Don't say that.
I'm impersonating everyone who doesn't like me.
Oh my god, dude.
Hey, Will, I watched your Dream SMP video in Lemanberg earlier today.
Why?
Because I really enjoyed it.
That's really sweet.
Aww.
Charlie, why weren't you in Lemanberg?
I was too busy cooking hamburgers and counting my nickels. Why are you swearing at me? Why are you
Charlie, let's
swearing at me?
auto-tune together.
Oh fuck.
Hello,
Oh
Charlie.
shit.
Is this just me? Is everyone just stuttering?
I thought I got away with it.
Hello.
I thought I got away from it.
Hello?
So,
Is everyone just stuttering, or is it just my
You're just,
No,
you're just hitting the fucking beat button.
L_.
Charlie,
Yeah,
am I on auto tune?
Yeah.
Hello.
And you're sounding good.
Good morning, Philza.
Chat, I thought I got...
Doing well, D.
Chat, I legit thought I got away from the auto tune.
Phil, can you leave this chat?
Thank you for the 21 fucking months,
Everyone's
freestyle. Thank
talking
you.
about Morse code or something, but that can't be good because I also pressed the beep button.
Yeah, we were sending a distress signal.
It says penis in Morse.
Oh my fucking god.
This is so gold out of you. This is so gold out of you. You are such a gold bat.
Ah.
Hey, wait.
Yes, Wilburs.
Hey, Phil. Did you know that if someone 20 subs right now,
Fucking hell.
hey, Phil,
I can't fucking hear shit.
Phil, did you know that if someone 20 subs right now,
I heard gift 20 subs. I heard gift 20 subs and that's all I heard. Oh no. Help. Help. I'm fucking singing Halo.
15 freaking months.
Hello?
Big fuck. What is this cursed stuff?
Charlie.
Tommy, is that you? Where are you?
I'm in
Thank you for the 15 months, Juggle Master. Thank you. Oh my god. Thank you so much for the primes and everyone coming back to the stream even though it crashed.
guys, you're actually
Shit
breaking
the fucking bed.
my computer.
Thank you, Penguin and Vagabond, for the 20 fucking gifted. Thank you.
That's why I have to keep leaving and joining.
Oh my god.
Hey Phil, did
Hi.
you know that? Hey Phil, did you know that if someone
Why does Tommy sound like the fucking Stranger Things theme? What is happening?
Whatever you
to
said,
us?
Will, someone already gifted 20, yes.
I'm gonna go to bed.
Somebody gifted 20 though, Will. What does it mean, Will?
This is too much. It's too much for me. I need to go to bed.
Will, somebody gifted 20. What?
Yeah.
What? No, you're not gonna explain.
Which circle of hell is this?
You can tell me. I don't know what's been going on for the last 30 minutes.
This motherfucker, dude. Oh my god. He was like giving some cryptic message about... Am I alone? Charlie?
Yeah, it's just me.
It's just you. Okay, Charlie.
It's just me. It's
Ch-
okay, man. It's okay. All Wilbur does is forget to sleep and make ARG. It's all right.
True. Oh, so the
Well,
Philza for 12 fucking
Oh my
months.
gosh,
Thank
by
you.
the way, listen. I
Gapple
was
gang.
just saying that stuff
Hi, mate.
about your build earlier because they were around, man. As a Sea King, I would love to glub around this bitch. All right.
Aw, man.
I mean that, dude. From the bottom of my heart.
Oh, thanks, mate.
Yeah, dude.
I'm doing the thing. I'm trying my best
This
to
is the
straight
real
now.
reason Technoblade does
So,
not
how
want to
long have you
interact
been,
with any of those people.
I'm sorry for not knowing. How long have you been playing in this hardcore world?
This one? Chat, how long's it been? It's been like, we're coming
This
up on 2
stream
years,
has been
I think,
constant
soon.
chaos
Oh my
and
gosh.
it's fucking amazing
May
amount.
of 2019, I think it was. When I
I
started
haven't
this
been
one.
alive that long.
Okay.
It's nuts, man.
Yeah, I think it was May of 2019. We're coming up on 2 years, so it's pretty
Do you
cool.
have multiple? You said this one. Do you have multiple running at once, or is it just like?
No, it's
from
just
the
this
last
one. It's from the last one. We basically, I had that 5-year world, right?
Yeah.
And then everyone saw the death, and I started a new one, and like more and more people started like hanging out in the stream and stuff. But then I lost that world to a glitch.
Oh, that fucking sucks.
I just realized something. This coral's gonna die. Yeah, I lost it to a glitch. Oh no, it's fine. It didn't die. Cool. And then I was like, okay, well, I guess I start a new one. And coincidentally, that was like really good timing because a lot more people were just showing up and they were like, oh, cool, a new world. So they hung out even more. And I was like, oh, this is awesome. Wow.
And you've been going for 2 years since then, huh?
Yep. I can show you the stuff that I've built. You'll probably really like it, I think.
Yeah, I want to see. I'm watching the stream right now.
All right, so this is the latest build.
I don't know all the lore, so yeah.
Oh, dude, you're gonna fucking love the lore. It's pretty, like, it. Honestly, I'm not good at writing stories, but I am really happy with it, and like people seem to like it too, so it's kind of cool. So where should I go first?
I mean, if it's like this at all, because this is already just like so far beyond anything I've ever fucking done in Minecraft.
Thanks for the 10 gifted red bean, thank you. Sorry if I'm muting, I'm just like shouting at my chat, thank yous.
Oh, no, it's totally fine, man.
Right, so like
I'm just chilling.
This place here is called Flower Fall. And it's basically just, I'll explain the story behind it, but it's basically me just like converting an ocean monument to look like it was like stolen or teleported away, and converting all of the blocks to things that would be around the area, so like coral and like dirt and stuff and flowers.
Oh, so is this water here just like temporary?
The water on the outside is temporary. Sorry, the water on the outside
is the space where is there gonna be water there eventually?
No, there's no. I drained all this water. This huge like circle.
Yeah.
Used to have water in it, and I drained it.
Okay, so you're gonna keep that kind of vibe where it looks like this big like crater almost.
Yeah, pretty much.
That's very cool.
And
yeah.
The reason why it's called Flower Fall is because this area kind of gets like rescued by a second deity. There's like 5 godlike deities that live in this world that I like talk about.
Okay.
One of them is called the Ender King. He's the main bad boy. He's the one that kind of like fucked a lot of things up. And he pretty much lived in the End Realm and wanted to combine every realm into one, so he could just like have everything and rule over everyone. In his spare time, however, he would pretty much just steal things. So you know how Endermen are like famous for picking up blocks and just
I pick up the blocks, move them around.
Yeah, so like he was famous for kind of like stealing like really precious monuments from the overworld in different realms and putting them in his like lair and shrinking them down. He could like kind of like transport them through time and space and also kind of like shrink them down. And this area is one of those places that he stole. But it's been kind of like repaired or like fixed when it happened. Through the help of...
So it's almost like it got put back from that sort of state it was in?
Yeah. Like a lot of what I try to do when it comes to what he steals is that when he steals something, it creates this negative space that has to be filled by something. So like the world around it just kind of like comes inwards and like fills the void, but then with the help of the deities that live like in the overworld and in the nether and stuff like that, they use their powers to then sculpt it into something that kind of resembles or is like better than the original kind of like monument that used to be there.
See. Okay, yeah.
So this is one of them. This is Flower Fall, and it was an ocean monument that belonged to the Ocean Overlord, which typically I like try to like give people an idea of the type of character that they have, like the type of kind of vibe that they give off. And my chat have just dubbed him the Ocean Himbo.
So he's just fucking broing out in the waves, basically. Is what
He's just he didn't even like with the whole Ender King thing that happened. It was like this gigantic war that happened. Like I like to think of it, and all the different deities kind of like got together and tried to like fight against them in their separate like realms and stuff because he would just like teleport to wherever, right? And the whole like him trying to combine all of the realms got foiled, and that took every other godlike deity to stop him with their combined powers. Now, where I'm going to take you next is what I did to the End Realm to kind of like describe like what happened. But yeah, the Ocean Himbo is what they've dubbed him, and he's
that's fucking awesome. Did you come up with the gods and stuff for this? Like
yeah, I haven't named all of them yet.
As you were going or beforehand? Yeah.
As well, beforehand I had kind of had like an idea to do this sort of thing, and I had a few of them kind of like fleshed out in my head. But then as I like progressed and built and stuff, I just like started like thinking of other ones. But I think it was around about the point I did the big Nether project. I kind of gotten them all down to like 5. There's like 5 of them. And I think I've only announced, let's see, well, there's other 5. So there's the Blaze Empress, and the the Ocean Overlord. I haven't announced the other 3.
That's cool that you're leaving it open.
I've hinted at one of them that they are to do with like flowers, and that place that we were just at, Flowerfall. Since the Ocean Overlord was just kind of an idiot. He didn't really know what was happening.
I'm back from boot
he
camp.
got helped by this other entity, and it's called Flowerfall because they're like a flower entity, the flower deity sort of, and they like help fix everything.
15 months.
God, it's fragrance, man. He's back. That's the first thing I thought of. I like that. I like that you're kind of giving them like personalities almost based on like the build and stuff that happens. That's fucking awesome.
Yeah. It's like this place that I'm going to show you now.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this.
This is called Endlantis, and this is the result. I'll put the shaders on as well because it looks pretty cool. This is
yeah, hit me with them.
This is the result of the Ender King losing the war, essentially, and what they did to him, pretty much. Right, here we go. Boop. And then boop. Yeah.
Okay, just saw you jump in. Whoa, holy
Blaze
fuck,
Empress
man.
Small like hot mama
That is so
smile.
cool. You filled this whole thing with holy shit.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
It's cool, right?
Dude, that's legitimately bonkers. That's so cool. So this is Ocean Himbo did this.
Well, no, it was a combination of all the five entities.
Oh, I see. So there's like pieces of all.
I haven't
basically?
said this yet, but it was the Ocean Overlord's idea.
I mean,
like everyone was thinking, like, what can we
water.
do to get him back or like stop him from doing anything else? And then he just pipes up and goes, "They don't like water, right?"
Now what if we take a bunch?
Now listen here. So yeah, it's
best idea to date.
Hi,
yeah,
Phil.
I like it.
It's completely flooded. Like the entire thing is spawn proof because of the water. Every block in here is custom as well. So like I've placed
Thank you
sand.
for the many hours that I can just binge
I also kind of like
to 12 months
lowered
we go.
the island's height a little bit. So like you can kind of see in the middle, I have the end portal just chilling, and it's like floating above the ground. That's where the floor used to be for this entire place.
Oh, I see. So you just gave yourself a lot more room.
Yeah. Then because we like dug down into the island, I used like a TNT bomber pretty much to yeet most of it, and then we cleaned it up and made it look pretty. I made like a giant dragon egg and an ender dragon.
That's dragon bones right there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
And I put like little sea pickles in there with like bubbles and stuff to make it look like it was still kind of alive, sort of like there's still a chemical reaction happening in its like body.
Oh, that's so neat. Yeah.
And then also I made like trees and stuff. There's all sorts of like little kind of like references. So like there's a one here. There's a reference. This is the biggest reference of the whole thing. This is a trident that I threw off into the end realm by accident in season 2. Like I made a trident when they first got added in that world, and I was like, oh cool,
Right.
let me try and see if it comes back. I turn to my right. I'm in the end realm at the time. I turn to my right, throw it, it falls into the void and doesn't come back, and I'm like, oh no.
That's such a cool thing that you brought it back. Is it like in your head? Is it just a
4
like a
months
reference
bog,
thing,
a
or is
third
it
of
like
the way
it's
to
fucking like
Gang.
manifested
Your
here? and just
streams
So
like-
are awesome and
I like
inspired
to
me
think
start
of
my
it
own
that
hardcore stream world.
it like fell
Love you,
through
make
time and
Ph1lza
space, and gravity
love.
kind of like warped it to be larger, so that we're like in a
Primey,
we're like
thanks for being the
every
reason
time we
I
go
got
into a
back
new
into
world,
Minecraft,
we go
the
down a
first
layer.
time trying
So if
hardcore.
I did this again, and I wanted to kind of like, if I like die in this world, for example, right, and we start a new world, if I wanted to, I could make like give a reason why another trident exists. Like this one just got pulled through. Like it eventually, like the whole time we were in this world, this was still moving, and it was pushing its way slowly through the island, and that's why it's like really hot. So like in the next world,
I see.
it could fall through into the next
It could
end
come
realm.
back. Yeah. That's how you die. You just get hit in the back by your own trident you threw in
This giant
season 2.
giant world eater of a trident.
Looking massive. That's so cool.
Yeah,
it fits
and
the theme too. I mean, with the end and this guy's like shrinking down, compressing stuff and bringing it back. Like the spatial distortion element of it would make sense.
yeah, I like it a lot. It's really pretty as well in here too. It's like
Big Trident Pog.
I also made like
Also
some
10 months
little like
Pog.
underwater volcanoes because I thought that'd be cool, and then put coral around it because coral kind of like sticks close to
Hey,
like
Phil, 15
magma,
months
like
here.
heat and stuff.
Recently
Like it's
me
giving
and
it
the
energy.
wife got back into Minecraft.
Yeah.
Mostly
Then I've
have
made
you
like
to
a
thank
fire
because
tree
of
as
your
well.
passion for the game. I always enjoy watching the progression of
Which
your
also is
builds.
kind of like
It's
feeding
very
off of the
Pog.
heat
Can I
of
get
everything.
a gapple, Dad?
So it's like kind of just like living off the island in a sense. Then we have the end ship I just made. So I kind of like wanted to give some kind of history as to why there's stuff here. This is like an ancient end ship, and there's also end cities here as well. So it's like as if the end cities used to be at the main end island, but then it just got covered up by end stone over time.
Oh, so it's I see. So it's almost been like excavated by
Yeah, sort of.
everything that happened.
I also like did a little cool trick with the item frame and the dragon head, so you can make it look like it's on there. But if you place it normally, it just like pops off because there's water everywhere.
Right.
Also, there's a SpongeBob reference here for any SpongeBob fans. The whole time I was building this, my chat was just nothing but, make a SpongeBob house, please.
Underwater, make Squidward.
Make
Where's
Squidward. And I was like, at the very
Squidward.
at the very end, I was like, right, you little shit, I'm gonna make something now. Fuck off asking about it. I've done it, and I just made like made the houses.
It's good. It's nice and simple.
We also have like a second reference kind of, but like he's a bit more kind of embedded in the lore now. We have snails that like live in different realms of the world, and chat just give them names and stories.
Oh, that's cool.
This one's Gary, and what's cool about Gary is he survived this like great event that happened by accident. You don't even know yet. Oh god. So,
Wait, so
I've just turned around on stream. You see those two big holes in the side of the glass?
Not yet, I don't think. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah.
Dragons came back after I finished this build.
Oh,
So what happened was
like as a lore thing or an actual
just
thing?
an actual thing.
I didn't
like-
know that could happen.
So yeah, neither did I. Fuck it. So what happened?
Some fucking Game of Thrones Minecraft shit. What the
So
hell?
you see all these portals that are like just like sprinkled around. They've got bedrock on them.
Yeah.
Those spawn whenever you kill a dragon. So you can kill the dragon 20 times and you'll get 20 portals, and that's like the maximum amount you can have. So before I started this big build, I killed the dragon 20 times to get all of these spawned in so we could like max it out, right?
Oh my god.
But here's the problem. During the fights with the dragons, like I spawned one at a time, on two separate occasions, the dragon disappeared and we didn't know where it went. It just disappeared. And like for about 30 seconds, I was just kind of like, where's it gone? And then it just came back like in the middle of the island above us, like really high up. Turns out what happened, we were fighting the dragons. Two of them flew through this specific end city portal and got teleported, just like a player would, to the end islands in that direction.
Oh my god.
And then the game was like, oh, wait a second, there's no dragon and the portal isn't open. Let's just spawn a new one for the player.
So there were two.
Yeah, there was two just sat in unloaded chunks way the fuck out there. So like one day I was just like, oh, you know what we should do? We should get some chorus fruit. I need it to like check where gaps are, like little holes in this build I'm working on. Let's go get some. So we just fucking leave the build we're working on, fly out to the NCs, and hear fucking dragons roaring at us. It was horrifying, dude. I was like,
they've just been out there for 100 years waiting.
And I made it into this cool video as well. It's still like by far the most hype thing I've ever done, and it was completely by accident. It was fucking nuts. And what's even funnier is somebody fucking DM'd me on Twitter, but I turned DMs off like after a while. Someone DM'd me on Twitter like when it happened, the day that it happened, when they got teleported through those portals, and warned me and said, hey, you might want to go out there and kill them because they're still there. That happens. And because I fucking had my shit turned off, I didn't see it. And then he posted it to Twitter and went, told you.
Yep. Hey guys, I did what I could. Good luck, Philza Minecraft. I
was like, so oh, come on, dude. But like, to be fair,
Man.
I'm glad I didn't see it because it made it way cooler.
Yeah, no, for sure. I also can't I can't imagine the kinds of just weird Minecraft interactions that happen over like the course of. I mean, you've been playing this game or this world for 2 years.
Yep.
Like I'm sure there's lots of shit, just like weird either glitches or interactions.
Oh
that, like,
yeah,
just
there's a ton
would
of
not
shit.
happen, yeah.
There's a lot of stuff. I documented all of my YouTube vids and like put them on there. But we've seen some fucking weird shit happen. Like we've seen like really rare mobs spawn. We've seen like really weird structures spawn. My last hardcore video that came out, I went on like this 5-hour adventure looking for a Badlands biome, and it was like the last biome that I needed to like get a specific type of material. I needed red sand, but like the entire stream I was just adventuring for thousands and thousands and thousands of blocks. I think I got up to like 50k.
Oh my god.
In the overworld, just like flying around, and we found tons of shit. So that's how I've got like 7 god apples. We just kept finding them in pyramids every time we went. Yeah, we saw like a really tall mushroom, like a scuffed shipwreck. There was a bunch of stuff. Yeah, there was like a tall mushroom just like nowhere near anything, like near the beach, just on its own. It's so weird, Charlie. It's
just
like
hanging, just chilling.
It was just fucking there. But
hey man, the ocean himbo does what he wants. That's, you know, what can I say?
But there's actually like, so I'll quickly show you. So you see how there's like marks on this farm? I haven't shown you the farm yet. This big disc in the water is actually an Enderman farm. And
I noticed that. Yeah, so it's just like a big funnel. Do you just put them in the funnel and laugh at them for
they get attracted to an endermite and just fall down the hole, and then I kill them, and it's like really like it's so much XP, Charlie. It's ridiculous. And then
you are level 120.
Yeah, I mean that's just I use the XP to heal my tools and everything, but like I just get extra sometimes by accident because there's so much of it, and that's why I get the levels. But like these big purple kind of like holes on the glass are where one of the dragons, I should say, sorry, like died and then crashed through on its way up to its death spot.
Oh, that's sick. So you like patched it up with a different color.
Yeah, I patched it up with a different color and then patched up the slice that it took out of the farm with obsidian. But also, I need to show you the Ender King's lair, which
I'm
is down
so glad
here.
I asked about this stuff because I knew there was gonna be some cool shit.
So there's a lair down here. This is where he keeps all of his stuff. This is the Ender King. I actually built him, but then like the dragon kind of fucked him up because the dragons got down this low into the island and started like breaking stuff. So like that's why there's just a hole.
So cool with the shaders.
There's just a hole in the floor. And then there's the ocean monument that he stole, which I'm doing right now.
Oh, so this is like all the shrunken stuff.
Yep.
Down here.
There's a nether nether fortress, which is another project I've done, which I'll take you there soon. There's the
like
flower forest hint, which I gave forever ago, which a couple of people caught, but there's the flower forest. And there's like Podzol. There's like a mushroom thing, desert, and then ice. So like ice spikes. Yeah, it used to look a lot cooler. He had like floating end crystals, but under chat's kind of advice, before the dragons fully came back, because we found them and I flew away to like unload them so I could get back here. I broke the end crystals because if I'd left them, they would have recharged. They would have recharged their health from them.
Oh,
and it would have been
his
bad.
return. Yeah.
So yeah, it's pretty cool. I'll like swim out of here. I'm just gonna pass Indiana Bones.
So the 3 gods that you haven't talked about yet, are the things in those rooms like indicative of them?
They're hints, but they're not fully indicative because there's definitely some things that aren't there. The only one that's 100%.
Interesting, chat. You hearing this?
The only one that's 100% is the flower forest area. That's it. Because I've already talked about how there's a flower deity.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna show you how the Enderman farm works now. It's very loud. Let me turn the shaders off so it's a little bit speedier. It's very, very pog, Charlie. It works real good.
You got this, man. Get him by the legs.
Oh, there we go.
That's why you shouldn't brag about being tall, guys. Look at what happens. Look at what Philza will do to you.
So loud, and it just heals all my stuff. And then if I want, because we're like underneath the portal of bedrock, I can like spawn a wither here. Like
Yeah, that
this.
seems like a good idea. Wait, what? How do you mean? I'm worried.
I'm showing you right now. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. I know what I'm doing.
Oh, so it just... what the fuck? I was like, I'm sure he knows what he's doing, but I still got nervous.
I know what I'm doing, yeah. Don't worry.
This is absurd.
I use it to get the wither roses as well.
I found... Listen, I don't mean to brag, but a couple months ago, you know, I did find diamonds. I really did. It was like 3 of them too, like in one place. I know.
That's good.
I know.
That's good. Well done, dude. Good stuff. Good stuff.
So, you know, I don't mean to brag, but I'm pretty hardcore myself, yeah.
I need to watch out for you. You're coming for my record, dude. That's crazy.
I'm coming for the throne.
Look how many wither roses I've got, by the way. That's just like one chest over there, and all of these ones.
Absurd.
I'm just gonna look at chests.
I don't even know what wither roses do, but I assume it's something ridiculous, and you have a lot of them.
They do 2 things. You can turn them into black dye, which is the biggest waste ever, or you can use them to kill things. It like gives you the wither effect when you touch them.
Oh, so you could like have a little.
You can have a little farm going.
Trap.
Yeah, you can use it to
that's
kill
cool.
stuff. It used to work with slime, but then they changed the way spawns work, so that if a wither rose is placed down, a mob that will be hurt by the wither rose cannot spawn on that block.
It can't just be born and then die.
Yeah, it can't. The game goes, not allowed, and like it doesn't spawn anything apart from something that will survive. So like a skeleton, like a wither skeleton would survive. Which leads me on to my next build, which I will take you to now. So I made a wither skeleton farm, Charlie, but I kind of went about it in a very extreme manner. So in the nether,
it's not gonna be some like simple nice little box. It's gonna be some crazy shit.
In the nether, well, you want me to take you to Star Fox entrance or the roof entrance?
Which is cooler? Take me to the cooler one.
Star Fox probably, I think.
Star Fox sounds cool. Let's do that.
Yeah. I have a gold farm. I'll just quickly show you that. It works really well. It's very basic. This doesn't have anything to do with like lore or story. It's just I wanted a lot of gold. That was it.
I get you.
It's very loud. I just stand here. And it just collects.
How does this work at all? Oh, it's okay. I see.
How's it work? So like in the middle, there are turtle eggs that are hidden within trapdoors.
Uh-huh.
And the only things that can spawn on this block are magma cubes and then the zombie piglins. So
do they like turtle eggs?
They want to crush them.
I see. That's unfortunate.
And because there's no room for anything else to spawn up here, they just spawn, run to the middle and fall. And that's it. They are born to die, Charlie.
So so yeah, if there was just one that thought maybe if I don't crush this turtle egg, it could survive, but it's never happened.
Nope, not yet. I also have just some pigs in a little pen here with saddles on them because chat told me I had a saddle problem, and
Michael
I said,
Reeves farm.
Oh, they're talking about Michael from the Dream SMP in the chat. I know exactly what the so like this.
Michael from the Dream SMP.
Yeah, there's like a baby zombie piglin that Rambo and Tubbo have adopted, and they're crying because that's his family, just dying over and over again.
Well, it is what it is.
Ignore the pigs with the saddles. I have a saddle problem.
They should... Yeah, ends a pig problem. I think you got a lot of things going on here.
Got a lot of saddles. I have too many. I said to chat, like, I like saddles because you can't craft them yet. You can buy them, but you can't craft them. So every time I find saddles, I just store them away in shulker boxes, and then they complained at me, so I started using them by putting them on pigs.
Just putting them on rent, just anything you can find.
Pretty much. So.
Master Mounter.
I'm upping the render distance. I'm going to show you, hopefully.
Uh-oh. Now I know it's going to be for real.
So this project is called the Nether Voids. Now I'm going to leave the shaders off until we land. Okay. And I'll show you the 2 different types of shaders that you can like see. It's pretty cool. It gives you 2 different effects. All right. So this is a 257 by 257 cube of black concrete and black glass.
Whoa, holy shit. Yeah, you went whoosh, and then 5 seconds later on the stream you went whoop, and I was like, oh my god, that's a lot.
So yeah, it's just a giant cube of void, like of nothingness, and I started building things inside of it. The floor is made out of black concrete and black glass, so nothing can spawn. The walls and the ceiling are also black concrete, so it just looks like we're in a void.
It really does, man. That's
Yeah.
that's cool. That's really well done.
And every single thing that I've built here is also spawn proof, apart from this big crystal in the middle, which houses the Wither Skeleton farm.
Ooh, okay.
And it's pretty good. It can only spawn Wither Skeletons, and they all run to the middle and fall down, just like the Enderman farm, kind of. And that's where I get all of my coal, my bones, and also Wither Skeleton heads for the Wither boss. But as you can see, even the top of this soul tree, there's just buttons, because buttons stop stuff from spawning.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I was actually gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you, like, what kind of weird shit did you do to make sure things don't spawn?
So
mainly
glass.
All I know is just torch everywhere.
Well, torches stuff can still spawn in the Nether. The light doesn't affect it.
I did find diamonds though. I did. I just, you know.
So like path blocks, nothing can spawn on path blocks. That's the only place I've used grass pretty much, apart from the floating islands. But they have carpet on top of them, so it's kind of like I'm like pulling the wool over your eyes a little bit. It looks like grass, but it's like a mixture, if that makes sense. Look.
Okay. Yeah.
So nothing can spawn on this. I made like a little jumpy puzzle here. I say a puzzle, it's not a puzzle at all. It's more like a path.
I didn't notice that at all until we were like right next to it.
I like building floating islands. I'm gonna build a floating island like this on the Origins SMP that we have.
Dude, you totally should. I think floating islands are like the shit. I always tried to build them when I was like first starting playing Minecraft, but I always ended up with just like usually an awkward triangle in the sky. So it's really fucking cool to see like it actually pulled off here.
So what I'm looking at right now is the forest, or the quartz, I should call it. It's made out of quartz, and this is what was made in place of a regular forest which the Ender King stole. And then it was made out of quartz because that's what's readily available and very strong in the Nether, at least in the basic Nether. And at the top we have the Blaze Empress with her mascots, or like armed guards, essentially called he and she. They're a whole different kettle of fish. During this entire build, Charlie, we were getting like kind of, you know, bored a little bit, and we would see things, right? So like during the complete excavation of this area, Kristen, who you know is my lovely wife, she told me to make a smiley face in the lava just because. So I made a smiley face in lava, and he's actually still outside of this place. You can still find him. And then
is that the emote that
that's the
everyone
emote,
just started going crazy with?
Yeah. So that we called him he, and then we saw another sort of face. We just started seeing faces everywhere. Basically, we saw another face and called it she, and that was an optical illusion from like a certain angle. The blocks that I'd used to mark out where the fortress was for the Wither Skeleton farm, just made a face, and then chat like clipped it and shipped it.
So
and
now
then,
you like made those like canon things, basically.
yeah, pretty much. People have drawn like fan art of them, like kind of like being like together helping the Blaze Empress and stuff, or just kind of like hanging out on a swing that I made over here. Dude, Charlie, it's so fucking cool. People are so talented. They basically gave them like backstories. All I had to do was just sow the seeds.
I want to see he fan art because his face is funny.
So like the way the fan artists got around it, they made it so that they wear masks that are in that sort of shape. So like they have like masks in front of them, and then like everything else is just kind of like they're just normal like kind of like entities.
I'm genuinely curious about this fan art, but I don't know how. I can't just search he fan art.
Oh, I think you might be able to. I'm not even kidding.
Can I just search he fan art?
I'll see if I can find you one. Hold on. It's like Philza fan art, and then just type like he and she after it. We might be able to find it. Hashtag Philza fan art.
Because I feel like honestly, out of the whole Minecraft community, fan artists are like, I think, the coolest thing to come out of it.
Okay, so I'm gonna show you something on stream real quick, and it's like one of the coolest fan arts I got for he and she.
All right, I'm peeping.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right, here it comes. So remember that little like swing set that I just showed you?
Mm-hmm.
This is the fan art that people have done for he and she. Just hanging out.
It's coming up now.
And I said that they would like hang out, and they kind of had a thing for each other, but didn't want to say anything.
Oh, that's so cool. I fucking love how people like bring this shit to life.
And then
Like,
there's another
genuinely.
picture of me hanging out with the Blaze Empress. And then you ready for angst, Charlie? You ready for angst? Here,
Yeah, I'm ready for angst.
Here
What's
it
gonna
comes.
happen?
Here
Are you
it
gonna be
comes.
holding your chest? Are you gonna be crying? What's gonna be happening?
Crying.
Your hair gonna be all messed up? Hats off? Hats off! Yes! I got it! Yes!
Bruh, I know, right? God.
Let's go, dude! That's Minecraft angst fan art right there.
So yeah, it's there's like a lot of story behind stuff. This right here is kind of like a netherarium I made because I thought it'd be really cool. And we have like a little pet strider down at the bottom. And this is all solid glass, so like nothing can spawn down there. And the places that
split, dude.
oh yeah, the places that the things could spawn, I put like buttons and like random spots, and we kept things like open so we can
Oh,
have,
so
like...
it's straight up just like layers of glass.
Oh yeah, look, if I just like dig down, watch. It's just solid.
Oh, yep.
Yep. But then the cool thing is I have like farms here as well. So we also use beacons as decoration because we have so many. Because we keep killing the withers.
Of course. Yeah, why wouldn't you?
Oh, I didn't even mention this. A cool thing that I like to talk about the Blaze Empress was that she was like stupidly strong and like kind of a badass. And she just would not take like any shit. She was like one of the strongest of the 5 deities. And then what she could do is like one of her main powers is that she could like enlarge herself to be giant. So like this is her normal size. Also, look, we have enemy sheep. There's a little sheep called Enemy because friend. One of the things that she could do was she could just enlarge herself to like really, really large size and just fucking decimate people. And she would like go up to this little spot. I'll show you now. Hold on. She would walk up to this spot when she was about to go to battle. Like shrink down and like walk up to here. And then drop down, enlarge, and then pick up these blaze rods as weapons.
That's such a cool like concept, dude.
Yeah.
That's so sick. Do they go like through the island, or are those?
Yeah,
like...
they go through the island. Yeah, you can't see the other sides of them, but they are meant to be sticking through the island. Yeah.
Bro, imagine your castle just being your fucking sheep. That's nuts. That's so sick. That's such a cool idea. For real.
And then we have like in here, I have like a basalt farm. I can just like hold down left click and it's pretty loud. You probably won't hear it, but I'll switch it on so chat can see it in action.
I'll put it on blast so I can hear it.
All right. Let me turn it up.
Go! That's what I'm talking about. It sounds like a war zone.
And that's how I get like a lot of basalt.
I'm back in the war.
I also have a bee farm here, like a honey farm more specifically, because I needed honey for stuff. I haven't emptied this in a while. It actually needs emptying. Whoops, that's bad. Cool thing about bees, if you have them, if you have bees in the Nether, they just continuously work. They don't know what day it is or what time it is, so they just go constantly. So if you're gonna have a bee farm, you put it in the Nether, ideally.
I'm pretty sure there's laws against this.
Yeah, but the bees, they don't know any different. They're fine. Anyway, moving on. I also have a blaze farm.
Writing up a little something here, maybe a little citation. Just keep the tour going. I'm just taking a couple notes here.
I have a blaze farm also, which is pretty cool. It works really well. It just kind of like goes brr if I stand in a certain spot. And then like around here.
Yeah, what are the blazes hours like?
Constant.
Yeah.
I also have a cool ship.
Now, how young are they starting work usually? These
Birth.
blazes. Ooh, okay, yeah. Right out of the womb and into the tomb. That's what we say.
Also, I made a ship because I wanted to make a cool ship. So this is kind of like I basically wanted to make something really fucking cool in this corner. So I made it look like the Blaze Empress was like going to war with the piglins. And this is their ships, but they're like crudely made.
Cool. So they're like rolling up.
Yeah, yeah. And then like this ender crystal here is like a 4th dimensional steering wheel. Like it took a while to get it right, but I think I did an okay job.
Hey, Captain, punch it.
And then we also have like a ship that crashed on its way through, and we have like.
Oh, so this is like is this like a big kind of like gateway?
Yeah, yeah. So this is like a portal gateway that opened up. They came through here because they heard that the Blaze Empress had just recently kind of like went through some shit with the Ender King. They're like, oh, easy clap, boys, let's go. She didn't even break a sweat.
didn't go so well.
They're about to be decimated with no survival.
Holy shit. Wait, so is that now the purple crystal in the middle? Was that here before, or was that from this?
So the purple crystal wasn't there before, no. The explanation for that is that it's kind of like a crystal that the Blaze Empress molded together out of things around the main kind of area to kind of like act as a continued power source to keep this place from like collapsing in on itself. Because it's very different from like the Ocean Monument. That the Ocean Monument still kind of looks normal, but it's just kind of replaced a bunch of stuff. Whereas this place, we're literally in a void. So the kind of like teleportation process got stopped halfway, and she had to kind of like create a large amount of energy to keep this place from just kind of like getting yeeted. So that's what that crystal is. Also, some cool fan artists drew, you can probably see it spammed in the chat. They drew a little crystal with a booty. And we would joke about, because I had to like adjust the crystal, we would joke that the crystal kind of has a booty now, because I needed to make some adjustments to make the farm still work.
Oh, is that I see it.
So it does have a bit of a booty.
I see it popping out there.
Yeah, it does. It do be popping.
Good.
And then also these crystals on the outside, which I've kind of like made out of black stone, also like helping with the main crystal. They're kind of like acting as conduits of power to stop it from just fucking exploding.
Right, it's sort of like a perimeter almost.
Yeah, yeah. And you can see signs of the void or the process of the kind of like teleportation fighting back very carefully if you look right here. It's really difficult to see, but I've made giant spikes coming out of the ground out of black concrete. And you'll see them better in a second when I use the shaders, but I'm kind of like circling one right now.
Oh, yeah. Ooh, I just straight up did not see that.
Yeah, you'll see them in a second. It's trying to grab the island. Let me just put the shaders on real quick. Here's the angst swing.
Yes.
Much angst. Okay, I'm gonna put the shaders on that make it look really spooky and kind of foggy. I think it's this one. Let's find out.
So this is a little bit of a non sequitur, and I'm not gonna say why I'm asking yet, because it's just something I'm making. What are there like any? Okay, these shaders look pretty spooky. What would you say are like some spooky shaders?
What would you say? What a spooky shader?
Is this like a spooky shader?
No, it's a shader that I've kind of like adjusted to look spooky, and that's something that you can do with the fog and the focus. I can kind of make it that my focus is kind of like pinpointed on wherever I look.
Oh, that's cool.
So you get like cool effects and stuff, and it just looks kind of misty. But yeah, you can see the spikes a lot easier now because the background of black concrete is like covered by fog.
Yeah, and it's like sort of a redder, like that sort of redder, like nether fog.
Yeah,
almost.
yeah, it's pretty cool. Let me just hop over here. You can see them over here too. I did like other ones that you could barely see, just like tiny ones.
That's very cool.
And what's cool is down here, I can see there's a reflection in the glass that comes up when you get really close to the ground. So like if I just stand here, there we go. Everything just like reflects, even the spikes.
Oh, that looks so cool, dude. That looks so cool.
Hold on, I gotta thank someone for subbing for a whole year. 2 seconds. Thank you, High Key Wads, for the 12 fucking months, dude. Pog, thank you, man. Oh. Gapple Gang, thank you, dude. Thank you, I appreciate it. Fucking Pog, thanks so much for subbing for so long. That's huge. Alright, back, sorry. yeah, so I called this place the Nether Void. And
Yeah,
that's pretty much...
seems like that seems fitting. That seems fitting.
And those are pretty much the two main builds that I've completed. I've completed Endlantis and Nether Void. There's other areas where I've built like small things, but nothing on the scale of this. So
I mean, understandably, these are like, it's crazy that these things are all in the same world, man.
actually,
Yeah, dude, this is fucking sick. All right,
Pretty
so
pog.
after, am I allowed to know? Are we allowed to know what's the plan after you finish the sort of like flower temple thing?
oh no, I don't. I usually don't announce what I'm doing for the next project until I'm like about to do it. But I've been dropping hints every now and again. Like I've been saying for a long time that I've been wanting to do like a project that I wanted to do back in season 1 of Hardcore, which was 7 years ago now, or maybe 8 years ago. I wanted to do a project called Project Bioshock. And essentially what that was, I was literally going to take the first Bioshock game where it's like underwater and everything. I was going to custom like kind of break away a larger area in the world and create a deeper ocean than normally you would find, and then go full customization, like build like skyscrapers, tunnels that would lead to different builds, light it all up with custom blocks, like everything. Whoa. But now
would you have it, I was gonna ask,
go
would you have it be like decrepit or like?
So there would be areas that would be decrepit, yeah, but like most of it would be functioning. At least the middle part would be functioning.
Cool.
But I've been like building that out in my head, and then also with the new snapshot stuff that's come out, they've increased the height limit and the ground limit pretty much for how deep caves can go. So that's opened up an entirely new avenue. Oh yeah.
There's a big difference now.
Yeah, there's so much more space to make things, so like it's giving me essentially the extra space that I wanted, with no extra work really. I'll have to like tear away a lot of land, but nowhere near as much land as I would have had to in a normal kind of like setting. So
oh man, I really hope you do like a drop off kind of thing.
Oh, you mean then just so like, cool. like straight down like?
Yeah, I mean, you know, to an extent where it's like the normal ocean, and then there's like this sort of bigger, you know, obviously like asymmetrical kind of like drop off into almost like a trench, and
that was the idea. Yeah, I wanted to make like a trench area that looked way lower than anything else, and now I can do that, but like times 10 practically. Like it's just there's so much more space I can use. So I'm gonna wait until 1.17 until I even think about starting that build. But this is the Wither Skeleton farm. It's pretty pog. I'll just like show you an example. Like
kill him for me.
Just got a head there.
Make him hurt.
And I get like tons of bones from this. I actually get too many. I had to start like throwing some of it away, just because of how much I was getting. And the coal is just like insane. I just convert it to blocks whenever I can. Yeah, it's pretty pog.
You've got a lot of things.
I do, yes, I do.
You got a lot of things. That's my observation.
Lots of farms for lots of different things, Charlie. I have to be prepared for anything, you know.
What do you not have? What does Philza not have?
I don't have a auto tree farm. I want to make one of those. I don't have a super smelter. I don't have a chest organization thing. I just kind of throw things in chests manually. There's a lot. There's a lot I don't have.
That's unacceptable, frankly.
Do you want to see?
Frankly,
do you want to see he?
I'm just not impressed anymore. Do I want to see what?
Do you want to see he?
I want to see he. Yes, please. The original.
Yeah.
The one and only.
Whenever I look at him, I'll show you what I do. Hold on. There's a thing I do every time we look at him. Let me just do this. And...
Is that she?
He.
Oh.
She.
Oh.
I built she. She didn't exist initially. But then
But he has always existed.
Yeah. And just to give more angst to people, he and she are like they can never be together. They're always like too far away from each other. They can't. They can see each other, but they can't connect. Unfortunately. Sag.
just need to take off my hat. And put my head in my
Oh,
hand.
I need to run my hands through my hair.
I need to grab my chest and open my mouth and tears stream down my face. Glitch effect. Glitch effect on me.
You want to see my spawn area? It's very, very simple compared to anything else.
Yeah, fine.
It's actually hilarious how fucking simple it is. I have not changed this house since day one. I've adjusted it slightly, but this is pretty much how it be. It's so basic. I kind of love it. I have like these little fences.
Not enough. Can I get an angsty fact about this? Is there any angsty facts about this?
No angsty facts about this. Oh, one angsty fact, I guess. I have two cats, Pog and Champ. And those, I rescued them from a witch farm, and they showed up in season 3, but I died early in that season because of a glitch. So like we got Pog and Champ back. I also hang up like kind of items that mean things in the world on item frames. So like I have a rose that I called Kristen with a love heart because it's a rose and her last name's Rosalice.
That's cute. Yeah, I like that.
I have like bowls, Bowl-chan and Bowl-kun. For some reason, Charlie, my chat decided to give literal Minecraft bowls lore and reason for existing, and then gave like some fucking angsty backstory about how one of them got expelled to hell. Like, dude, I don't even know anymore.
This is the fan art I'm most scared to see. Is Volcoon and I feel like there's some weird shit out there.
I used to have some emotes, and I got rid of them because I was like, nobody understands this reference at all. We're getting rid of them for new emotes. We need the spaces. So like,
shout out to Volcoon and Bolchan though, I will say.
Then this is the 1 million netherrack that we mined. We're at like 1.7 mil now, I think, but this is like the 1 million netherrack. So we mined a lot.
Just one netherrack. What are you talking about?
It's number 1 million.
Just a single.
Elon Mush was a mushroom that survived a nuclear blast.
Wow.
It's
the wealthiest mushroom in the world out there.
I have a birthday bowl that I fished on my birthday. The last beans. This is like a lava bucket. We called the last beans and then dated it. This is the last piece of lava that we removed from the nether void.
Wow.
Bowl underscore. That's just a fucking dumb reference. Ground beef. This is when I got so I was like 12 hours into a stream, I think, and I was completing the floor of the nether void that you've seen. I threw some roast steak. I threw some steak on the floor. And then picked it up later, and everyone started spamming ground beef, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm naming it ground beef, and that was the last ground beef.
Slapped it on your wall.
Yeah. I basically exclusively ate ground beef for the end of the build, kind of like placement. This is the first.
It's not good to have too much red meat. So I hope you know that.
So dumb. It's so dumb. This is the first naturally spawned charge creeper. Like its head. This is the first ancient debris that we got. We stole it from a bastion.
Ooh.
Famously stole it.
Why does it fucking says stolen like it's a Skyrim
Because I
item?
yoinked it. Yeah, I yoinked it.
Just in red.
The first ancient debris we get, I didn't even mine for it. I fucking found it. Same thing occurs with the pig step. We also found pig step in the same like area, like the same bastion. We found pig step and an ancient debris in the same bastion. And then the second one I think I just found somewhere, I forget. Water sheep. This is I don't know if you watch PewDiePie, but like a little while ago.
Wait a second. I know water sheep.
So a little while ago, PewDiePie had a series, and he had a sheep called Water Sheep, and it used to be outside of my house as a mascot to be like, hey, look, guys, look, Water Sheep's still alive. That means PewDiePie's still making Minecraft videos. Good for him. Good for him. Then he stopped making Minecraft videos for 3 months. And I said, I've had enough. I'm gonna fucking kill Water Sheep. So I killed Water Sheep in sacrifice. And guess what? He started making Minecraft videos again, which is really weird.
Well, you better get another sheep just in case he stops.
It's almost like it works.
Hey, there it is. And it's definitely, you know what it is? It's the sheep and definitely not the threats you make.
Oh, definitely not. Definitely not.
Yeah, you never stop making the PewDiePie. It's definitely not those.
Blessed gravel. I think so. If I remember correctly, this was gravel that was basically on top of one piece of netherrack in a lava ocean by itself. Like it was just sat there. It could have fell in lava, but it didn't. It just sat there on its own. It was blessed, so I grabbed it. And then I have just like multiple zombie heads and skeleton heads and creeper heads just all over the fucking walls.
Yeah, just watching you.
Just watching me, dude. You know how I get these, right? It's with charged creepers. Do you know what that
every
is?
one of these you had a I know what a charge creeper
Oh, okay,
is,
cool,
but
cool,
so
cool.
every one of these you had to get and then just blow a charge creeper on someone.
Yep.
That's absurd.
I've had a lot of thunderstorms in this world. It's pretty cool. This is outside. It's very pretty. It's very basic. It's the most basic area of my entire world, I think. I like keeping large trees in my world because I just like them. I think they look cool.
No, they're cool.
So like if I get a large tree spawn when I'm like farming trees, I just leave them. So like these are the ones I've just left. We have an iron farm here. It's all the way up in the sky, and then they fall down here and fall into lava. Looks like it's doing all right.
You're just inventing all sorts of ways to fuck these guys up, to ruin their days, huh?
We have a mascot as well, like an iron zombie. And then I've also got like the baby zombie. So we actually named this one, I think baby zombie from season 2, I called it. Oh, sorry, I called it the chosen one. And just like locked it up. And we have his dad just chilling.
One day he will rise. One day.
I've got a few of the farms just kicking around. There's nothing too spectacular. This is like an automatic kelp farm that runs every time it turns night. It sends like a flying machine through and it breaks all of the kelp under the water. We have a skeleton here.
Nothing much.
Yeah, a lot of the builds I do are like copied from other people that are way smarter than me. So like I built this and did not know how it works, but I can flip the switch if you like.
But it does.
Do you want to see it work?
It makes the thing. Yeah, I want to see it work.
Alright, let me just turn down the resistance a little bit. There we go. All right.
In
Here it
action.
goes. There he go.
Oh, there it goes. My people. They harvest.
And that runs like every day and like sends all of the kelp down this chute, which sends it to a smelter. We get some collateral damage every now and again because it has to like escape, and it pulls some kelp through with it. But
Yeah, what happens. Other
than that,
Why
it's
do
good.
you need a kelp farm? Kelp is like the worst thing that you can have in Minecraft. What do you need kelp for?
So before I had a wither skeleton farm, Charlie, I smelted a lot of my stuff with kelp, dried kelp. If you burn, or sorry, put kelp in the furnace.
I love the taste of dried kelp.
If you burn kelp in the furnace, you get what's called dried kelp, and then you make
Sustenance.
it. You craft it into a kelp block, and then the kelp
Crammed
block.
in my mouth.
The kelp block acts as fuel.
Repeatedly. I run around with stacks and stacks and stacks and shove it in my mouth.
Ew, dude. I also have a creeper farm here, which works really well for my fireworks. If I'm on the ground floor, like here, it doesn't work too well, but when I go up top, it only loads that one spot, and it's just like so fucking good. It's ridiculous.
I don't even know what a creeper farm looks like, so.
Well, I'll show you. I'll like fly right next to it so you can see it in action. So what happens, right, is I've basically set a bunch of levels, a bunch of like floors, essentially, that are specifically the only height where a creeper can spawn in. Spiders can't spawn in there because I've placed carpet in certain patterns. They need like a 3x3, I think, to spawn in. But they can spawn in a 1 block high kind of area. Right. Creepers spawn within like it's really weird. It's I forget the exact measurements, but it's super specific.
Is it like a very specific thing you can emulate? Yeah, I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's very specific. You kind of have to have like trapdoors above things. I'll see if I can like land and show you. There we go.
Pulling out the totem just in case.
Yeah. I don't like diving down from high altitudes.
If I'm the reason that you fucking went, dude, I would never be able to forgive myself. Just during the tour.
Sips had the same worry. I took Sips on a tour. I took Sips on a tour like ages ago, and like he was like, "If you die during this tour, I will cry." I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry."
Like, listen, that's gonna be on me. That's on my conscience. So you keep that totem out.
So like, I don't know if you can see, but there's iron trapdoors on the roof of these levels, right?
Uh-huh.
And random carpets, seemingly random carpets, just like sprinkled about. So it looks like cake.
But they're not.
But they're not. No, it's stopping spiders from spawning and stopping zombies from spawning because of the roof. Baby zombie. Loads of people think that baby zombies can spawn in a 1-block high hole. They can't. The way the game spawns baby zombies is that it tries to spawn a regular zombie first, and if it can spawn a regular zombie because it's like high enough, or like there's enough space, then it chooses if it's going to be a baby or not.
I see. So it's just an RNG on the zombie spawn.
Pretty much. And yeah, the creepers just like spawn. We have cats inside of little mine carts. Creepers are scared of cats, so they just like run away and fall down into this little killing plane. And then like an automated
unnatural selection.
And then like a little minecart collects everything, and when it's full, it like throws everything into this like automated like machine that just shoves them all out really quickly. It's pretty pog. Oh, I haven't shown you the basement yet. Here we are. This is where I keep my workers.
Basement. Oh gosh, I'm making a little note. I gotta make another. Oh man, this is not looking too good. I mean, it's like a nice color down here, but
it's
you know,
pretty,
could
right?
you speak a little more about the? I don't want to call them cages, but I mean,
so they're safe, right? It's like an apartment in New York. Like it's one room. They do have a bathroom. It's all around them.
They commute, right, from their apartment to work, or?
Yeah, like a couple of inches.
Oh, relatable.
What's fun is I put like little trapdoors on here so I can still talk to them and like work, like get work from them and stuff.
Unless they're trying to file a complaint.
But then they have a dual purpose. So like you see how there's like a gap here. A baby zombie could get through this gap if it wanted to. However, if I put the trapdoor down like this, I put them in what's called war mode. And if I do like anything risky, like to do with like a raid, like I'll sometimes do raids here, right? I'll just lock all these up, so there's no chance of them getting hurt. Fine. Yeah, they'll be fine. Yeah. They won't get shot by anyone. They can't get like killed by baby zombies. Yeah, they're fully safe.
I'm a little worried about these guys. It looks like their only way out through the window was covered up by the saw blade back here. That was a little worrying.
Yeah, they can crawl out.
The architectural intent with that one.
They can crawl out if they want. Oh, chat's sad Pepe jamming to the song that's playing. And this is like the auto smelter thing. I have like a bunch of this. This is why I smelt most of my stuff. It's like a poor man's super smelter, very much. A super smelter does this all automatically with like way more furnaces, and it like transports.
Yeah, you just said super smelter casually, and I'm like, yeah, a smelter but more. I don't know.
It's pretty nuts. It basically works by just like smelting one of each item, individually, like through fucking like tons of furnaces, and then when it smelts them, it drops the item into like water streams, and it just like the water stream heads to you, and you just pick it up. So it's as if you've smelted, like, so the same amount of time it takes for you to smelt like one stack, you could smelt like, I don't know, 50.
Holy shit.
So yeah, that's why it's called like a super smelter. It's just fucking juiced out of its mind. But this isn't it. This is like a really poor version of it. If I want to do one in the future, I will. But like, I don't need to smell anything that quick. At the minute.
I was gonna say. It seems
I'm like,
if it works, it
right.
works.
Yeah, I'm okay in a minute. I'm chilling.
The last thing you need is to take these guys' well-paying jobs away with the power of automation.
Jesus. Oh, I also have like lines of glass around the entire spawn area.
Got some free range cows back there.
Oh yeah, I got some cows. Yeah, that's Cow Island. That's one of the first like major things I built. I needed food, so I made like a cow kind of like habitat. I have like turtles as well. There's Turtle Island for turtle eggs, which was used for the gold farm. This is where I kept the bees. This is Bee Island. And I transport them from this little kind of like cell area.
Yeah, how do you name? I mean, like, where do you get the sort of inspiration for these awesome names for the islands as well? I want to know what goes through Philza's head.
Charlie, my spawn area is incredibly basic. I'm just hammering that in.
For you.
hammering that in. My spawn area is the most basic part of my entire world.
Yep. It's
Oh, there used to be river. There used to be a river here. I drained it. The reason why I drained this river, you can kind of like see where it used to be, where the grass is. I don't know if you can kind of. Yeah, there's a better angle there. I drained this river because I wanted to have a squid farm, and to make a squid farm work really well, you have to like remove any water from a river area that you don't want.
That seems counterintuitive.
So,
huh?
I'll show you it real quick. I'll just stand on top of it.
I'm not buying it.
Right here, you can just see like there's a little box of water with a fuck ton of like sugarcane in it.
Yeah.
That's just like only for squid. They just spawn, fall, die, and it collects their ink, and that's it. And there's no other squid can spawn in this area because it's a desert, and there's no other pieces of river that are like left.
Because you removed them all.
Because I removed them all. So it's just like the game just goes, okay, squid in this spot only, thank you, and that's it.
I know where I'll put them.
I'll put them in a blender. That's literally what it is. It might as well just be a blender. It's so fucked.
Shit.
This place looks a little bit worse for wear because I've just been like taking a lot of sand from it. But I have plans to make it look way prettier, so I'm not too bothered. Also, I've got some trick-or-treaters here. Charlie, you want to say hi to the trick-or-treaters? They're very...
Yeah, absolutely. What does that mean? Oh, hey, spooky boys! give him some candy for me.
I'll give him a candy. I gave him a golden apple. I don't think they're gonna pick it up though.
What are they gonna do? Split it? Come on, man.
Yeah, they're tiny, dude. Do you see the size of that thing?
You grouchy old man. You gotta give one.
Oh
each.
my god. Okay, fine. Right, fine. All right. Let's give him like. There you
It's
go.
fine, guys. He's been on this hardcore world for 2 years. He can afford this. He can afford these.
I also have a concrete like machine maker thing here. It's really awkward. You have to like make the concrete powder first, and then just like spam right click on this area. I'll turn it on so you can see what it looks like.
Is it the one that's just like floating up here?
Yeah, I'm like stood in it right now. It's pretty smart. So when I flip this switch, I forget who made this. It might have been Il Mango or Mumbo Jumbo, I forget. But when I flip this switch, it's basically going to continuously spawn TNT and drop it at a very specific time so that it only blows up the concrete that gets pushed by these other pistons. So I wish I had some to kind of like show you, but I don't know if I could probably make some real quick if you want.
Yeah, I'm curious what any of that meant, so.
All right. Let's see if I can make some. I need gravel. I need gravel and I need sand. I have tons of sand, so that's not going to be a problem. Let's see. There's some black dye. Ow. There's some gravel. Perfect. And let's get some sand from over here somewhere. I might have moved it all, actually. Oh, no, I got some. I'm all right. So we make the concrete powder.
Which I totally know how to do. Yep.
Yep, it's a really like awkward thing to make. You have to have like sand and gravel to do it. Oh. And then what I'll do is I have this contraption here which spits concrete powder onto me so I can pick it up and keep placing it. It's very I need to make a lot of concrete for that build, Charlie, that you saw, you know, the Nether Void.
Yeah, no, I bet. I
needed a lot. You want to know how much exactly? I can tell you.
Oh god, do you have like a list of like how many of material you need?
There's stats that you can look up in the game. I made 263,664 black concrete powder.
What the fuck?
250,000.
Oh. What is it? What's the pickaxe stat? Is that how many you've mined?
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me look that up. So
it says you've only broken 300, but you made 250,000. Hey, I'd say you had a pretty good idea for your build then, right?
Yep. It was purely gonna be powder instead. Oh, thank you, sunflower. Oh my, thank you so much for 10 fucking gifted. Thank you so much, Sam. Thank you. Oh, sorry, Charlie. I had to mute for a second. Did I mute? Did it work?
No, it's okay. Yeah, you muted. Hey,
Okay, cool.
thanks for the primes or the bits or whatever.
Jesus.
I assume it was something. It's happened.
10 gifted.
That's nice.
Right, so the mining thing up here, yeah. So I've collected 748,000 blocks of sand so far, which is pretty pog champ.
As you do. Yeah, of course.
159,000 gravel. It's honestly, I'm gonna say this, and I'm saying this with a straight face, Charlie. These are baby numbers. This is actually nothing. The 5-year world.
Go to diamonds.
The 5-year world had 3.2 million stone mined, I think, when I lost it.
Hell?
That was just because I was doing like a big project at the time. Diamonds. I don't think I've actually gotten that many diamonds.
Yeah. Let's see if you've got more than me.
I'm
I got
looking.
Probably maybe between 5 and 7.
Oh, I think I found the ore. Where is it?
Let's see if you got.
Shit, where is it? Where'd it go?
Oh, I think you just passed
I think
it.
I passed it.
Like 300.
I'm gonna scroll down.
This is the judge. This is really the judge. Everything you've shown me
616
so far, is only 616 diamonds.
That's the ore. I've probably gotten more from it because of like.
No, listen.
Fortune 3.
I don't know about all this other stuff you showed me, but at the end of the day, Phil, if you've only mined 616 diamonds, you got a few more years to go. All right.
I can't keep
all
up,
right,
Charlie.
little guy.
Yeah, I know. You're the Diamond King. I can't keep up, dude.
That's right. It's me, the Diamond King, the secret 7th god of the lore. All I do is mine diamonds.
He just sits there mining diamonds and doesn't pay attention to anything in the world.
That's what I do all day. Just
Nothing
put
happens.
my headphones on, blast Minecraft parodies, and mine diamonds.
Right, so I'm gonna switch this machine on, right?
Oh my god.
I'm gonna turn up. I'm gonna turn up the FOV so you can see a little bit of what's happening. All right, turned it on.
Guy.
Oh.
Oh.
Come on. Like a little bit glitchy sometimes.
Unbelievable. Wait, so why isn't it going right
It's
now?
like it needs to be like a certain fucking. Oh, I think I might have broke it actually. I don't know.
Well, this is what happens when I'm here, I guess.
Did I break it? I think I broke it.
I don't even know how you break things.
I don't even know how I broke it either. Good thing I don't need a lot of concrete powder anymore. Or concrete blocks, I should say.
Yeah, hope you aren't.
I think I broke the redstone.
Oh no.
Hold on, let me break this. Let's do that.
Chad, how do you break it? I don't know how redstone works.
I think it's something to do with like, because I noticed that when I did it for a long period of time, it has something to do with how the game is like running in the background. So if you're doing too many things at once, which is exactly what I'm doing right now, I'm using like a piston setup that allows me to place blocks faster than you actually normally could. It's called like a zero tick. I think it's going too quick for the game, and it's just like, stop. So maybe it's like broken, I don't know. Let me see if I can like do it again. No, hold on. I'm gonna turn down the render distance to like fucking 6 and see if that helps.
Dude, this is so. I get so angsty when my concrete. I get so angsty. I take my hat off and I put my head in my hands. I cry on the concrete. And my tears cry on the concrete, and they make it even blacker. And then it becomes wet concrete, but it's wet with my tears.
Bruh. Yeah, it's meant to be like really quick. I think doing it this way is actually helping it a little bit. Oh no, it's done it again. There we go. But yeah, sometimes it will just kind of like freeze. It's doing it more.
This is so far beyond me. This is like if I was an ape and a spaceship landed next to me. Like that's how I feel right now.
If you look at the TNT, you can see it's like breaking the stuff down there. It's like breaking the concrete. Watch.
Yeah, and then dropping it into the water there.
Yeah. That's how I got like a lot of the concrete. It's just, it took so long. It took so fucking long.
I bet. So where's the TNT coming from?
So I have like a TNT dupe machine that just fucking like moves slime forward and like creates a TNT that's been activated instantly.
Oh, what the fuck?
Holds it on obsidian for a certain amount of time, and then retracts to drop it at the perfect time. It's big five head, dude.
Are slime blocks just like kind of broken and
Oh
how
yeah,
they work?
slime blocks and dead coral are very kind of like broken. Like you can use it to do. I can show you in action if you want. Actually, huh? If you
Well, I mean the farm earlier with the kelp was also just like a slime block kind of exploit slime machine.
Oh yeah, that's just a fly machine. Yeah, that's pretty normal. Fly machines are very normal. But what's happening here?
I'm a slime machine.
I'm not very good at explaining redstone stuff, but what is essentially happening is that there is an activator rail above the TNT that's stuck to the slime.
Oh, I see it.
And
yeah.
every time the slime moves that like everything forward, it activates the rail, which sends a redstone pulse to the TNT, which activates it. But at the same time it's activating, it's moving forward the coral, which technically breaks. Like you can hear it breaking. Like if I turn this up, you can hear it. You can hear the noise of it breaking. It goes dunk.
Okay.
All right, listen carefully. You can even see like the particles coming off of it. So it's basically tricking the game into thinking that the TNT has been broken by activating it, but then it just like replaces it again. It's so five head, dude. It's fucking, dude. I don't even fully understand it.
Because it's doing it at the same time, like it's moving those blocks and also activating them. So it just does both.
It's doing like two things at once, and like the dead coral and the position of everything is making it think that it can't possibly have lost the TNT, and it just doesn't. It just keeps it there. It's so smart.
Ridiculous. That's completely
and
ridiculous.
that's not even like the smartest thing I think I've seen in Minecraft. That's just like common knowledge now.
Yeah, where's the where's the calculator? Where's the big old calculator? Where's the massive Game Boy Advance fully playable? That's what I want to know.
You joke, but like people have made video games inside of Minecraft.
I'm fucking sure.
Somebody made I think it was Seth Bling. He made Donkey Kong. Wait, was it Donkey Kong? Yeah, like the old arcade game. He made Donkey Kong.
What the hell? Man, people are so it's crazy because it's just like, you know, it's just funny block game to so many people, and other people are like, let's remake the code of Donkey Kong with goddamn redstone.
Literally that, yeah.
With just this red powder in a video game.
It's fucking nuts, dude. It's so crazy. Oh yeah, Fundy also did something really cool as well. Like he like coded like a thing in Minecraft. He like used particles in the game, you know, like explosions and stuff, or just particles from like enchantment tables or whatever. Mainly from fireworks, I think is what he did, and he kind of like used that like built-in thing that the game has to then create pixel particles that could replicate his webcam. Like, so he basically made like a screen in the game that was live and looking at his webcam, and like it was very pixelated, but it worked.
Oh, was it the So I Made Minecraft and Minecraft one?
Similar. He did do something like that, but like he did two actually. He did that one, and he also did another one that put his webcam on, which is really cool.
That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah,
so that was with particles.
One of them was with particles. The other one I think was with map art or something. It was a wedding. There was a wedding video that he did. He married, yeah, when he married Dream, or he was going to marry Dream. Dude, I don't know, Charlie. It's something to do with a wedding.
I don't know who married who, okay? It's unclear.
He got stood up at the altar, I think. Classic Fundy. Classic Fundy. That's pretty much it, Charlie. That's everything I can think of. I have like a couple of other like random farms sprinkled around the world, but they're not very interesting.
Yeah. It was all right.
Chat, am I forgetting anything? Are we good?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you know, it's fine. I guess I'll talk to you again in another 2 years.
See what you're up to.
Yeah, no, but you know, on the real, dude, this shit is so sick. I think it's super cool that you have a niche like this, and that you've been doing it like not only for these 2 years, but for all that time before that, and that you're building a lore around it. I think it's awesome.
Thanks, man. Oh man.
Yeah, I do have to dip.
Yeah, I'm gonna go too.
Now, unfortunately, but yeah, thank you for giving me the tour, and I hope I get to talk to you again soon, and that either you haven't beaten down PewDiePie or PewDiePie hasn't beaten down you. I don't know when the fight's happening, but I do want tickets.
Oh my god, have they started fucking fake beef on Twitter again? No.
What do you mean fake?
Oh no, what's he done?
What do you mean
fucking
fake?
hell. I guess I'll look at it after. Oh great, right. I'll see you tomorrow, Charlie. I'll see you tomorrow. We'll do the recording, mate.
See you, man.
Bye,
Sounds
mate.
good.
Thanks for
Have
hanging
a good
out.
night. Take care.
Bye. Charlie's so nice. God damn, dude. I always knew he was Pog, but I never like got to interact with him until we started doing these mod videos. And I was just like, oh, he's just as nice as I thought he was. Pog. That's cool. Yeah, chat. I'm seeing some bullshit from Wilbur. He added me and said, POV, you are PewDiePie. And then sent me this. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. Anyway. I'm going to call it a night. It says I've only been streaming for 1 hour and 45 minutes, but those are lies. Those are lies. We were streaming longer. We just had a PC problem. PC crashed. It was a weird crash as well, chat. Everything just fucking froze. It was so bizarre. I could still hear the music. I could hear Will and Tommy. And then they just went silent. It was like I was in some fucking alternate dimension. It was very strange. Let's see. None of the boys are on. I tell you what, chat, just go raid who you want, like go wherever, but don't do that cringe weird shit where you go unofficial raid. Just fucking show up and vibe and like be happy to be there. Like just like you don't have to say that you came on a raid. All right, just show up and be like, hey, how's it going? Hey, we're here. Hey, what you up to? What you up to? What's going on? What you up to? All right, just hang out. Just hang out, and I'll catch you all later. Oh no. What has happened? What has happened on Instagram? Oh no. Fucking Will. Okay, well, yeah, never mind. I'll see you all there. Go see whoever you want. And I will see you again on Wednesday, okay? See you later, guys. Bye. Bye. Oh,